Hi guys, today we're going to be learning about 13.3, the unit circle. We are going to cover 3 different examples. We're going to talk about radians and degrees. We're going to talk about the unit circle and how to use trig functions from it. And then we're going to talk about what a reference angle is. So the first thing we're going to cover today is what is a radian? Well, I would suggest that as we take our notes today, you're putting these on the top of your homework so you can have them as you're doing your homework as a reference point. So our vocab word is radian. It is a unit of angle measure based on arc length. Now, arc length is back from geometry, so let's talk about this. If we have a circle, okay, here we are in the center. If I draw my radius and my radius, these are just my radiuses. Okay, and again, here is your arc length right here. So we're going to be talking about different arc lengths and how big is a radius. And again, radian is just another way to talk about a measure of an angle. So instead of using degrees, sometimes we talk about radians. Okay, just as a quick reference point, if we think about 4 quadrants, if we go 180 degrees, just so you know, that is equivalent to pi or 1 radian. Okay, if we go all the way around, that guy would be 2 pi. So we say 2 pi radians. Okay, and that would be 360 degrees all the way around versus our first one was 180, like we said. So let's talk about converting back and forth. So, converting degrees to radians, we are going to take the number of degrees and we are going to multiply it by radians on the top and 180 on the bottom. Okay, and the reason why we do that is because then our degrees will cancel out. So if you're on page 943 and we look at example 1, they give you 45 degrees. Okay, and it's actually negative 45. So we're going to take that, it's again our degrees, and we're going to convert it to radians. So to do that, we multiply by pi over 180. Okay, now what's nice about this and the reason why we like to do it this way is your degrees cancel out. So really at this point, I have negative 45 pi over top of 180. Okay, now we want to simplify that. So I'd grab your calculators and you're going to take 45 and you're going to divide it by 180. It's going to give you 0.25. Hopefully you know that that is 1/4. So we have negative, you can put the 1 if you want to, but we have pi over 4. All right, the only difference with going the other way is this time we are going to put our 180 degrees on the top and we're going to put pi, our radians, on the bottom. So with the example for this one, we're going to take 5, whoops, erase that guy. We're going to take 5 pi over 6, and we're going to take that, and this time we're going to put the 180 degrees on the top because that's what we want to be left with, and we're putting the pi on the bottom. Again, our pi's are going to cancel out. Okay, now we have 5 times 180 on the top, and if we take that guy, that is going to give me 900. And on the bottom, you just have the 6. So then the last thing is take your 900, divide it by 6, and you are going to get 150 degrees.